Everybody, happy Friday, and congrats to everyone that tailed the last YouTube free pick video. 2-0 clean sweep. We had over 1,000 people view the last video, and then we also had this play on Winnable, and we had 678 people view this free pick on Winnable. It was Jets plus 14.5. We took that on the player profit challenge. Bunch of you guys loaded up on the 5K accounts just like I did. So we cashed that for $1,600. Obviously, the entire public was on the Patriots. We took the opposite. And then I gave you guys a solid 2x, flip your money, double your money, $500 to win $1,000. Diggs and Mason Taylor. And we cashed the entire YouTube video. Had a ton of you guys tail. And then we also had another play on PrizePicks. And this is why I say if you like making money on PrizePicks, this video is for you. We had a 4-man in premium. It all came down to Sorokin, and he hit his over late in the third period. So I'm back on PrizePicks. I took a couple months off from this app, but I'm back. I'm going to be posting plays daily on PrizePicks. I've been able to beat these guys 7 times. When I say 7 times, I've beat them so bad that they've limited my account to $5 a play. So I just recently got my 8th account, and we are running it up. So kind of the way it goes is we make a quick bag over the course of a couple of weeks in football season, and then we get limited, and I usually find a new account, and we do this the entire football season. So it's not always football. Sometimes it'll be NHL, sometimes it'll be basketball, but it's mostly college football and NFL. So I'm going to show you guys 2 things, and then we'll dive into the free picks. But if you guys are not unwinnable, if you guys want more of my free picks on top of the YouTube free picks, it's completely free. If you go to this free plan, you can subscribe, and you can get access into the Discord for free. And anytime I post a free pick that maybe I don't share in this video, you can get all of my free picks texted or emailed directly to you. You just click the link, the free pick pops up, and you can copy it. Now, if you want even more of my best stuff, obviously my best stuff is going to be a little bit better than my free stuff. It's going to be on premium and in lifetime. And you can join premium if you've never tried me out for $15 a week or $49 for the entire month. This is literally hitting like 2 or 3 PrizePicks slips, and it literally covers the entire price. So I'm one of the cheapest out there. I've kind of played around with it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just have as many people in there as possible. I want everyone winning. $15 a week. I see a lot of people doing like $100 a week, $500 for one play, and that's just outlandish, especially because they don't hit at a high clip like we do. So get the free picks at least, and then if you want, like I said, more PrizePicks plays, especially this weekend. It's UFC, college football. It's going to be massive. You can try me out. It's totally up to you. I really don't care. But I do appreciate the support, and hopefully I see you in the other side. So like this video real quick for me. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already, and let's dive into some free picks. So this is for Friday. A little bit of NBA, college football, hockey. And get your free money on PrizePicks. If you play $5, you get 50 instantly with code TRUPA. And if you are already on PrizePicks, you can also get some free money on Underdog, Sleeper, and Betr. I'll put the links all down below in the description. If you deposit $10 and make an account on any of those with my code, you also get a free week of VIP. So for this video, if you have college football props on PrizePicks, you can copy on PrizePicks. Where I am at, I cannot do college props, so I'm doing it on Chalkboard because they let me do it versus PrizePicks does not. So first play is going to be Noah Whittington over 59.5 rushing yards. He's gone for basically 100 yards back-to-back games. Going for 125, 97, and 118. Minnesota might not even score 10 points in this game. Obviously, Oregon just had a tough matchup against Iowa. They're back at home. It's supposedly going to be bad weather. It could be rainy, windy, and yeah, I just think Oregon, they could be up 21 zip at half. And if that's the case, I just think they're going to hand the ball off. There's really no need for, Dante to get aggressive, go deep. They're going to hand the ball off to the running backs to kill clock. And why not give me Why not give me 60 rushing yards? I think this is pretty easy. I think he hits this pretty easily. You can see here they run the ball 56% of the time. And then he also gets 20% of the rush share. So obviously Dante Moore runs a little bit. Davidson gets some of the carries as well. But Noah Whittington is the go-to guy. He's been here since last season. Minnesota has a pretty good rush defense, but I just think this O-line is going to be able to open it up, and I think Whittington will get his 60 yards. So that's going to be the first play. And then I'm pairing it up with Desmond Bain over 18.5 points. So no Paulo Banchero, he's out, which means Desmond Bain and Franz Wagner should get the majority of the points. Now, Desmond Bain is a shooting guard versus Franz Wagner is a small forward. I was going to go with Wagner, and maybe that's not a bad pick necessarily, but small forwards, Brooklyn surprisingly has pretty good defense to small forwards. They're top of the pack, third best. Shooting guards, they're bottom of the pack, so it's literally a night and day difference between the position of Desmond Bain and Franz Wagner. So I went with Desmond Bain instead. He also shoots the 3-ball quite often, so if he's hot, this is obviously in Orlando, I think he can get to 18.5 points. So he's hit this not very consistently, but again, most of these games are with Banchero in. Without Banchero or Banchero, however you want to call him, I definitely think he goes for 20 plus. So yeah, shooting the ball about 13 times a game, shooting 44% from the field. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, like one time we bet on him a couple of weeks ago, he got ejected for a technical. As long as none of that stupid shit happens, I think this hits. So those are going to be my favorite two legs. If you pair them up, that's going to be the player props for this video. And then I have a bonus play once again. So for everyone on player profit trying to complete the levels and get the payouts, I'm going to give you guys a bonus play as well. I do have to say, make sure you guys always track your bets on Pikkit. This is for your own good. I don't really benefit from you guys signing up. They pay me like $2 every time someone signs up. So again, I don't need the money. I do believe in transparency, and I do believe that, if you're doing something that involves, your hard-earned money, that you need to know where it's going. If you're up, if you're down, how much have you made on the season? How many times have you won? How many times have you lost? It's really hard if you're just blindly betting and you have no idea, the outcome, whether you're up, you're down. So get on Pikkit. It's free. And use code TRUPA. You link your sports betting apps to it, and then it's going to give you a graph like this. It'll track your return on investment, your profit. I'll put that down below in the description. So this bonus play is going to be on player profit, and I highly recommend you guys tail. It's very different, and your bankroll goes a lot further on player profit, and it's a lot easier to make a lot of money. It does take, a little bit longer to pass the challenges, but, if you have $200, $200 is definitely going to, go a lot further on player profit. So I'll kind of show you this real quick, but it's playerprofit.com. You can use code TRUPA for 10% off any account. Even if you just wanted to start small, like on a 5K account, it is $135 for this 5K account. Now, if you had $135, you could obviously just throw it on this bet and hope that it hits. But the thing is if it hits, maybe you double your money. If it loses, you just lose your entire bankroll. Versus $135, what it gets you on player profit is once you hit level 2, you double your money. So all you got to do is literally do 10 picks, go up 10%, you get $15. Then what you got to do is do 15 picks, go up 15%, and you get $300. So you double your bankroll just by hitting level 2. Then level 3, again, if you only had $135, it's going to be very, very hard to turn 135 into 1,500. So with this, you can lose a couple of plays, you can win a couple of plays, but level 3, you got to do 20 picks, go up 25%, and then level 4, again, $135 bankroll. It's almost impossible for you to just casually turn $135 into $5,000. Whereas with this profit challenge, if you take it slow and steady, it's actually very doable. Level 4, you do 20 picks. You go up 40% without going down 10%. You get this $5,000 payout. So that's why I say $135 can literally go a lot further, because once you're past level 2, not only have you doubled your bankroll, but you can see these massive payouts. Whereas in just betting these bets on a regular sports book like Hard Rock, you would most likely never make this kind of money with a $135 bankroll. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, I'm just going to always put you guys on what I'm doing personally. This is totally up to you guys. I just think it's definitely a smart idea to at least try it out. So for this free pick, we're going with the under 225.5, and honestly, I got a bad line. If you can get 227.5, I think that's better. But we got Magic and the Nets, and this should be a pretty ugly game. No Cam Thomas on the Nets, who's their top guy, top scorer, and then no Banchero on the Magic. And also, the Nets are one of the slowest paced teams in the NBA. They're fifth slowest team according to pace. So, yeah, they're not fast paced. They're not like the Nuggets throwing Hail Marys, full court. And with no Cam Thomas, they might not even score 100 points in this game. The Magic, they're a little bit quicker pace, but without Banchero, you're putting a lot of the pressure on Suggs, Wagner, Bane, and don't get me wrong, I think the Magic win this game, but more than taking this huge 14.5 line, which, really anything could happen in the NBA, especially when you have the star players out, I really just lean towards the under. I think this is a slow, ugly game. Tickets to this game are probably $20, and I just think this is going to be one of the most boring games to watch. Also, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is, this is pretty interesting too. So the majority of bets, no matter how much the bets are worth, then the majority of bets are on the over. So 63% of the bets are on the over, but 84% of the money is on the under. So what is this telling us? Obviously, all of this data tells a story. So you have more average Joes betting, but the sharp bettors, there's less of them, but they have more money. So what this tells me is the public, people that don't really know what they're doing, are taking the over, and maybe they win. Nothing's guaranteed. But the sharp money, the people that know what they're doing and have a lot of money, there's way more money on the under. So it's very divided. Okay, you have a bunch of people on one side, but you have way more money on the right. So, anyways, that's very interesting to me. And then head-to-head, the last 4 times they've played, under 225.5 has hit in all 4 games. And then Brooklyn, the under has hit in 16 of the last 23 games on the road. So, sorry for the yapping. Also, the later it gets, I crash around like 2 a.m. But sorry for the yapping. I know some of you guys would rather just me give you like a 3-minute YouTube video, just give you the picks and end the video. But the majority of you guys like to know like my thought process behind it, see some of the data and things that support it. That way you guys can listen to what I'm explaining, and you guys can kind of determine on your own whether, you know, that sounds like a good play or not. Because this is just what I'm taking. These are just my best bets based off analytics. You guys can copy them if you want. You can fade them if you want. But I kind of like to give you my thought process rather than just give you the play and you guys just tail it blindly and hope for the best. So anyways, we're taking the under in this game, and that's all I got. So make sure you guys are subscribed. I'll do another daily free pick video tomorrow night. Saturday is going to be massive, but it all starts with Friday. You know, everyone just got paid. The vibes are good. The weekend started, and we got college football. We got NBA, hockey. We got everything. So let's start the weekend off hot. Let's win some more plays on PrizePicks, and I'll have another banger just like this in premium. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications, and good luck with your bets. I'll see you in the next free pick video. Peace out.